Oh, hey, everybody. Welcome back to KB's Budget Collecting. Told you, head moves like Zemo. What's going on? Welcome to another Whatever Report on a Sunday, and me being goofy and ridiculous as usual. I want to thank everybody who comes in and hops in and joins me tonight. We had Angela hanging out early. Thank you, Angela. Appreciate that. So several things tonight. I got a few pickups from this week. I'm going to talk Falcon and Winter Soldier. Hey, Ariega? Yeah, I think that's right. We're going to talk Falcon and Winter Soldier. We're going to talk indie show. We got one more choice to make at least for the upcoming season 2 of the indie show. So we're going to start another poll. So I got, several things to cover before an hour from now. I will be over on Big Will Comics channel. So, you know, if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you know that we've been doing the last almost year. We were playing D&D on Sunday nights over on White Will Comics channel. He was DMing for us. We defeated Strahd a few weeks back. So we're getting ready to start a new game. This time Big Will is going to be the DM. So we're playing on his channel. So that should be fun. We're going to roll characters and do that kind of stuff tonight. So if you've never been involved in that kind of stuff and have any interest, might be a good stream to kind of hang out and watch. So, all right. Unruly, what is happening, my friend? What is happening? So let's start with pickups. Then we'll go to the indie show stuff. Other things coming up before I get to that. Tomorrow night, Comigories on John's Comics with Kids channel. Kachung is finally defending his current champion of Comigories. I think we got Southern, and John sent me the thing, but I don't remember now who all is on there. Actually, he sent it to me in an email. Let's just go, John. What we got? We got Kachung versus Southern Comic Geek versus Daymares versus Jennifer Comics Will Break Your Heart. So that should be fun. I should have been paying closer attention when he was telling me. I've just heard that it's kind of a mess. That like the actors themselves did the most they could with what they got, but it was kind of a mess. I've yet to watch it. I need to. I want to watch it. Big fan of magic, so yeah, I would be like to see. And that actress seems like she's pretty good. So my guess is she probably steals the show. So yeah, and then I don't know that I have anything else going on this week during the week, which is rare for me. I do have a couple episodes of the indie show scheduled potentially for not this coming week, but the next week. We'll be wrapping up Wicked and Divine, and then we're probably going to kick off Usagi maybe in the last episode of season 1. We'll see if we get that one scheduled for not sure. Still a little confusion about what we were reading and some other stuff there. Hey, Louie, what's going on? Can I do it? Louie. Can't do it. I'm so ridiculous. What's going on, my friend? He will be joining me for an indie show soon whenever we do the Usagi. Looking at Divine's actually in another room. I'd show off 8 and 9, but I'm actually reading those at the moment. So, what's going on, Deep House? You also missed me dancing like Zemo at the beginning. So, there you go. All right. So, yeah, I'm 5 minutes in. I only got about 50 minutes, so I got a bunch of ground I want to cover tonight. So let's do pickups. First off, last time I did one of these Sunday night streams, I showed off a bunch of stuff, a bunch of trades that came in. During that, I picked up the deluxe edition, volume 11, 13, and 14 of Fables. I said 12 was on the way, but it was arriving separately from Amazon. It did end up coming. So, yeah, I now have everything but the last volume 15 of the deluxe edition, or volumes 21 and 22 of the trades of Fables. So I will have that whole series so we can finish that up during season 2 of the indie show. So Unruly will be happy about that. Excuse me. And then I did get to my comic shop this week, and 2 weeks of books. That's not a ridiculous stack for me. It's still bigger than I probably need it to be. But hey, and I actually got them all read. Finished up the last one today, which was actually this. This was the last issue last one I read, which was, this is ASM 63. It's fine. I feel like I say this every time. Like, I'm just not a huge fan of the Spencer run. There's been some decent moments, but overall, it's just been bland and very forgettable for me. But, I'm a big ASM Peter Parker fan. He's one of my favorite characters. Somebody needs to put some life into this. For me, it's just not been, I don't know. I haven't thought a whole lot much about it. I didn't buy Berserker. I had no interest whatsoever. It felt like a strict movie pitch, and it's like, why does Keanu need a movie pitch? And it also felt like a movie I'd seen him do before. So, yeah. Holy moly. Yeah, that's crazy. I think the most I ever topped out at, not too long after I got back in, was like 31 titles, which was just stupid. I think I'm now down around like 10 to 15. I'm not sure exactly where I'm at the moment, but I mean, it's not bad. It's just not good. At least I'm not the only one that thinks that about Spencer's. Let's see. Oh, this one goes with another one, so I'll pull both of those. I'll talk about both of those at the same time. I'm still reading both of the High Republic books. Really enjoyed this issue. This was really good. I've really enjoyed this. I enjoyed the novels that I've read. I have one novel that's been out that I have not finished, but I've really enjoyed this series. These characters, I'm liking where this is going. I'm liking the whole Dengar, the bad guys. I'm liking some of these Jedi. I've just really enjoyed this so far. I've also been picking up High Republic Adventures just for the heck of it. And I know it's targeted at kids, but this has been pretty decent. The villain on this is the villain of the first novel, Light of the Jedi, who's going to be around for a little while. So, yeah, this has been pretty decent. I felt like this was maybe the weakest one, a little more kid-oriented than some of the others for me. But we'll see where it goes. It's been good. It's been definitely enjoyable for me as a Star Wars fan. Hey, Johnny, what's going on? I already shouted out Comic-Gories for tomorrow night. So looking forward to that. But yeah, that'll be on John's channel tomorrow night. Yeah, High Republic has been really good. Like, so far, almost everything I've done High Republic-wise I've enjoyed. What's shaking, Patrick Wall? What's shaking, man? Speaking of disappointment, okay, so we're up to issue 4 of Batman and Catwoman. And I've been a bit of a Tom King apologist. I've been grabbing both the Jim Lee and the A cover, the Clayman A cover. And this whole hinting at a relationship between the Joker and Catwoman and the jumping between timelines and everything that's going on here. And Phantasm is supposed to be a part of this story, but so far it makes no sense it makes no sense. It's incomprehensible. We're 4 issues in, and it's incomprehensible. I have no idea what the hell is going on. I enjoy the early Tom King Batman stuff, and even some of the late stuff. There were moments that were decent. This has been incomprehensible. I have no effing clue what is going on. I mean, I get it. We're jumping into the future where Selena and Bruce's child, Helena, is the Batman, and Bruce is dead, and but we're also in the past, and we're also in what's, I guess, is current, and it's a fucking mess. Excuse my language. It's a mess. Maybe I just need to wait and read it in a setting, but it's driving me crazy. Hey, Planet Arizona, what's going on? Thunderhouse. I did not. I think I got one copy of the A. I get my typical one copy of the A. I did get a B cover, the Art Germ cover, and then I did order one store exclusive that I really liked that I shouldn't have. Just one. There's just one store exclusive coming, and I didn't even splurge for the version of it. I just did the trade dress. But yeah, we'll see if she blows up. I at least have a copy for me, and that's really all I care about. Because I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't even feel like I could describe what's happening in it to you, but maybe the trade will be better. Maybe by the end it'll make sense. He'll pull it together. But so far, we're 4 issues in. I'm like, what the hell is happening? Yeah, there's 3 timelines. I still haven't figured out how Phantasm fits into any of this. It's just really weird. Hey, GT, what's going on? Big Will, what's happening? Good for you. Hey, man, if that's what you want, get it, get it. Oh, the Clayman art has been spectacular. I will give it that. Went over more. Yeah. All right. Simon R, what's going on, everybody? Okay, so still plugging through my pickups this week. I'm still been getting the Middleton Wonder Woman. This whole Wonder Woman in Valhalla and meeting her version of Thor and Odin and there we go. It's been kind of fun. I'm interested to see where this is going. That is a sweet Josh Middleton cover for sure. So I'm curious to where this is going. We got the wrap up of Return of the Valkyries. This was really enjoyable. I'm a sucker for Jane Foster Valkyrie, Jane Foster Thor, Jason Aaron writing that. Looking forward to Mighty Valkyries. Yeah, there's really not much else to say. I'm enjoying it. I've continued to enjoy that. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I really enjoyed this the current little arc. It's been fun. So, Batman the Detective, the Tom Taylor one. So this is like another alternate future Batman. We didn't get a lot of details on this, but he leaves Gotham, the mansion behind. He's gone to Europe to deal with. There's basically like this group that's like hunting the people that Batman have saved. Like, so basically, like they shoot down they destroy a plane, and everybody on that plane was someone that he had saved their life at some point. So they're hunting all the good he's done. They're basically trying to undo the good he's done, because like he's having this little bit of existential crisis. Like, what difference has he really made other than to individuals? And these people are dressing as Batman and hunting these individuals. So I don't know. It's got potential. I'm interested to see where this goes. This could be I think it's one of 6. This could be a fun miniseries. I've liked it so far. JP got a nurse fetish. Oh, the Jane Foster. What other nurse do I have a fetish for other than Jane Foster? I don't know. Hey, there's Kachung. What's going on? Evandelphia. You guys make it when you make it. Life happens, man. Yeah, busy. I know. I can understand. Honey Hole plays this week and got both Geiger A and B and Jenny Zero. We call book cover. Pretty sweet. Nice. Good for you, villains. What's going on? I did not read Rorschach. I'm not a huge Watchmen. Like, I enjoyed Watchmen, but I'm not huge on that universe. And I really just didn't have any interest in Rorschach. So, well, yeah. Hello, nurse. Hello, Animaniacs. You gotta like that. I did pick up a copy of Silk #1 just to give it a try. I like this. I may have to at least get #2. I've enjoyed what little bit of Sydney Moon I've read over the years. This was good. That's all I'm going to say. Like, this was good. I thought this was really good. I thought this was a nice little kickstart. It was better than ASM has been. So I think it's only 5 issues. So I might commit to those 5 issues. We'll see. Geiger A and B. I didn't grab Geiger. I'm still very much a wait for a trade on an indie. That's real. Other than Die, I haven't been picking up any real indies. Occasionally, I'll pick up a #1 and give it a shot, but for the most part, I just ignore them. All right, so I'm not alone on this. Louis and I are on the same board on this. We'll see where the story arc goes. But yeah, I would be down. Like I said, I've enjoyed it more than I've enjoyed any issue of ASM for a while. Geiger was solid. Okay, interesting. Almost to the end here. I got two more books. So, Marauders number 19. Like, I've enjoyed Marauders a lot. I will say I've been a little frustrated with it. We've kind of jumped away from the main group. We're kind of like telling other X-Men stories, and they're kind of a little bit. It's been more of a Mandrapore. I don't know. I mean, Kitty was in this book. I wish it was a little more focused on the main group and not quite so X-Men world kind of thing. But it was still good. I still enjoyed it. But yeah. Scouts. John has been loving Scout's Honor. He's been bragging that every issue that comes out. Phantom of the Scan. That was another new one, wasn't it? See, I gave up on Doomsday Clock. I never finished it. It was just like, ugh. He ran out of time for me. It took too long. And then last but not least, obviously, Batman 107. So I'm enjoying Tinian. I'll be honest, what makes this book for me is Jorge Jimenez's art. I'm a huge Jorge Jimenez fan. The way he draws Barbara, the way he draws Harley, the way he draws Batman, like the way I just love his art. This cool redesign of Scarecrow is pretty sweet. But the story's been good. I'm interested to see where this goes. There's a lot of like setup for what happens in the future state stuff with like the magistrate and stuff going on here. But I'm curious where they go with this. I'm still enjoying this. So yeah. I'll have to follow. Yeah, aren't they like relaunching almost all of them? I don't even know if Marauders is going to keep going. I don't know what's going to keep going and what's not. If Marauders ends, I'll be a little disappointed because I don't know what I'll pick up. I did see the new X-Men team was Laura and Polaris were going to be on it, but so were Scott and Jean. So I was like, really just Scott. I don't mind Jean. I don't like Jean with Scott. I feel like he holds her back as a character, like that she doesn't. Writers tend not to use her as well as her potential. I'm just not a Scott fan. He annoys the you-know-what out of me. I know John is vehemently disagreeing with me right now, which is good because we agree on way too much. So, all right. Before I get to Falcon and Winter Soldier, I got about 15, 20 minutes. I need to pick. So, let's share this sucker up. Okay, so you guys picked, by a wide margin, Department of Truth. It got 59% of the vote on 120 votes or whatever when we did this poll 2 weeks ago. It was a landslide. 5 options and it got 59%. It was crazy. So we've added Department of Truth to the stack. I've actually already ordered volume 1 of Department of Truth, which is obviously the only volume that's out. So today we're going to talk a little bit about this list here. I'm going to change up my percentage. Actually, let's do this. We're going to talk about this list and pick one. I'm going to copy this. We're going to go over here so it's kind of the only thing on the screen. Paste. So these are kind of the medium length, and by medium length, basically 4 to 10 volumes. Yeah, Department of Truth was a runaway winner. Yes. See, that's what annoys me about Jean is she becomes Scott's girl instead of Jean. That's why I love the X-Men Red run because Scott's not part of that and Jean's truly a leader and steps up. But yeah. Yes. All right. So what we got to narrow it down to 5 to put on the options. There's a couple of these I think are probably going in, that I'm probably going to put in, but I'm curious where you guys. Every single one of those titles is great. Yes, I know that, and it's impossible to narrow them down, especially in 15 minutes to 5. Lock and Key. Big Will's already voting. So here's the deal. I'm going to be less, because we got less time this week, I'm going to be less open to where I'm going on this. I'm going to sort of narrow it down. See, Unruly saying Planetary is my favorite ever. So you guys are going to make it hard for me. Like, so I'm going to eliminate a few just because. Like, I've just never heard American Gods put in the same class as a bunch of these others. So I want to throw American Gods. Ooh, let's do a little brighter, so it's not quite. Let's go like dark orange. We'll do dark orange. I'm gonna throw it out. I'm gonna throw out Criminal because it's not really like a single story. Say American. Yeah, they already made a show out of it, didn't they? Like, isn't it out? Lock and Key is the top 10. Rachel Rising. I know. I'm gonna have a hard time narrowing this down. I'm gonna throw out Fatale, just because I have never heard much about it. Otherwise, so what are we down to? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I still gotta get rid of 4. No, not Criminal. See, I've never. It's an adaptation. Okay. Okay. See, I'm gonna have such a hard time narrowing this down. Black Science is good. I will say Black Science is one that personally just like intrigues me a lot. Like, it would be toward the top of my list, even though I haven't necessarily heard a ton of people talk about it. All right. Okay, Promethea, in or out? Actually, let's just do this. Let's just start at the top. I threw those 3 out. We'll start at the top. You guys are going to be mad, but I'm going to put Paper Girls in as a potential one. I'm putting Fear Agent as a maybe. I'm putting Lock and Key as a maybe. I'm putting Black Science, Deadly Class as maybes. What else? So I only got 1 in. The other 4. So that would be 5. The other 4. Which ones do we need to like debate with those 4? Planet State out. I don't know what he was saying. Gideon Fall. Everything's fantastic. All right. We got to narrow this down to 5. I'm going to put 5 on the poll. Planetary in. Rachel Rising to be in. Oh, this is going to be impossible. I knew this one was going to be impossible. I knew this one was going to be impossible. Okay. Something's got to go. Gideon Falls. So Promethea, people are saying in. Okay, so these are all freaking maybes, is what you guys are telling me. Potentially in. Okay. So let's just talk about them. Well, let's start at the bottom. Rachel Rising, in or out? It's a tough list. You were correct. There's so many good things. There are so many good things. We're not too Planetary yet. Do not vote on Planetary yet. Rachel Rising, in or out? Put every other title in. That'd be Lock and Key, Deadly Class, Fatale. Well, I already eliminated that, so Deadly Class, Gideon Falls, Rachel Rising. All right, Rachel Rising, in, out, 3, 4. We got 4 votes for out. See where else we go. I'll be honest, if you get rid of it, 5 votes for out. No, 4 votes for out. 3 votes for in. So you can get it right. Oh, goodness. You guys are not decisive at all. Do we need a timer? Maybe we might need a timer. Or maybe I should have you guys actually like poll. I can do like little polls. Moore's best art. All right, I'm going to say it looks like even Kachung's agreeing that it's not one of the top 5, and he voted for it. Rachel Rising is out. It's the villain issues. There you go. If it's the game, he's gonna say heal things. I thought Gideon Falls was longer. Did I put it in the wrong thing? I thought Gideon Falls was like. If that's the case, Gideon Falls gets dumped. Let's see. I could have swore it was longer. Maybe I misread it. Gideon Falls. It would help if I could type on my phone at the moment. Let's see. 27 issues. So it's just above my line to be medium. I basically cut it at like 20. Yeah, 27. I believe 27. John has not read most of these. See, there might be one in here, John, you want to be a part of. So, okay, everybody's saying it. Okay. All right, we're going to go to the top. I know Unruly loves this one. We're going to go Fear Agent. In or out? I know Unruly's a big fan of Fear Agent. But honestly, Unruly, you're the only person I've ever heard talk about this one. Doesn't mean it's not good. Doesn't mean I shouldn't read it at some point. It just, yeah. All right, we got it out. We got another out. John's only read Paper Girls, Criminal, and Lock and Key. Okay. So there might be something new here, John. 2 outs is all we've gotten for Fear Agent. Nah, that's me every day, John. That's me all the time in the chat. And on Instagram and everywhere. Out. Picking Black Science or Deadly Class over. All right, it looks like it's gonna be out. Fear Agent's out. Sorry, Unruly. For now, it's not out forever. It's out for now. Okay, so now we got. So I put Paper Girls in. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 for 4 spots, right? Yeah. So we got to eliminate 2 more. So let's do. We got to eliminate 2 more. Let's do a remender. 1 off. All right. Let's pick a remender book. Black Science or Deadly Class? Which one's to be in? Which one's to get voted on? So we'll do it this way. We'll only put 1 forward, 1 remender going forward. Because I think I think that's right. Let's double check. I don't think any of the rest of these are Rick Remender. Yeah, 7 to Eternity was in the other. Remender, Fear Agent, Black Science, Deadly Class. Yeah. So let's pick 1 remender. Which one? And we got Science. Get rid of Black Science in, Black Science, Black Science, Black Science. Whoa. Okay. We did finally get a Deadly Class vote. This is a little surprise. I thought the group would vote for Deadly Class. So Deadly Class is out. I'm a little disappointed by that one because that one looked fun. But that's okay. We'll get to it at some point, maybe. So Deadly Class is out and Black Science is in. All right, so Black Science goes in. All right. So we got Promethea, Gideon Falls, Planetary, and Lock and Key for 3 spots. We got to get rid of one more. We got to get rid of one more. Let's see. Any of the others by the same author? I don't think so. Let's see. Lock and Key is Joe Hill. Some of these are down at the bottom. Some of these I don't think I have. I don't know who wrote Promethea. I'm not sure who the author is on that because it ended up being a late edition. Planetary is Ellis. Gideon Falls is Lemire. That's my decision, I think. Yeah, Brubaker was Fatale. All right, what's it go? What do you think? All right, we got by Planetary, by Gideon Falls, by Promethea, Lock and Key, Promethea, Alan Moore wrote Promethea. Okay. Here's Metropolitan. Okay, that was one of the others. Boy. It looks like. Thank you, Ben. What's going on, man? So it looks like nobody's saying Lock and Key. No, there is a Lock and Key out. Everybody got an out. Everything got an out vote. Promethea. A lot of Promethea out. Promethea seems to be the one that everyone's saying chuck it. More so than the others. All right. Promethea's out. Man, that was tough. So we're going to go Lock and Key, Gideon Falls, and Planetary. Those are the options that we're going to vote on. Big Paul's going to change the thing to Promethea out. Geeks and Drinks, what's going on? So we are... All right, there we go. So that is the poll I will launch this week. We'll talk about it next Sunday. What actually went through. Yeah. So I'm a little disappointed Deadly Class didn't make the cut, but I'm okay because I'm okay with just doing one of the 2 reminders. These were both high on my personal list of Black Science and Deadly Class, but I'm okay with doing one and then doing the other one potentially later if that were to win. I don't think it wins. I mean, if I have a prediction, we'll see. I have my prediction is this wins. Maybe Paper Girls, but I have the feeling that I feel like this is going to be the winner, but we'll see. Have I done a Brubaker story yet? I feel like I have, but now I'm blanking on what it would be. I don't think I've done a Brubaker story yet. I'm not for sure. Yeah, I'm going to stick with these. You guys are always adding stuff. Well, I already did one story. You cannot do the 2-finger swipe on the iPad, on the computer, when you're in StreamYard. If you swipe with 2 fingers and you're not actually clicked on the Excel spreadsheet, it kicks you out of StreamYard. It's like, so yeah, there was Zemo. You guys got to see Zemo for a minute. So yeah, you gotta make sure you click inside the spreadsheet before you do that. So those are what I'm going to run with. I'm going to keep it that way. 36 minutes in. Let's talk Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Let's put the little banner up here, the little ticker. Not that there's like, I don't feel like it's had the kind of spoilers that WandaVision did, other than episode 5, or episode 4. So I didn't get to talk about episode 4 last week. So I'm going to talk about 4 and 5. I'm really enjoying the series. I will say it's a little bit of a more typical Marvel. I think WandaVision was a better overall series. I think it took more chances. I think there was better payoff. But I'm really but just for itself, I'm really enjoying Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I have enjoyed episode 5 maybe as much as anything. I haven't posted it yet. It'll be on my community tab. I'll do that before I hop into Big Will's channel for D&D. I'll go create it and post it on my community tab. And it'll be there all week. So you can go and vote. So yeah, I'll make that after I get off of here and before I jump over onto Big Will's channel for D&D here in 23 minutes. So in that 5 or 10 minutes, I'll make a post and post that up there. So yeah. But I really enjoyed episode 5. Episode 4, I thought was great. I thought the acting was fantastic. I thought Wyatt Russell put on a display, being twitchy and like you could see like he wasn't right, like he was having issues, like he was reacting poorly to the serum, like during that whole sequence, like he wasn't controlling his yeah, I'm going to get to all of that, John, here in just a second. I'm going to leave that up there. But I thought his performance in episode 4 was fantastic. I thought, like, yeah, and I love that he, went off the deep end because you could see it coming. Like, they set it up really well. Even Lamar went back to, and that wasn't his character's name. Even his buddy went back to Erskine's thing. And so, like, it makes good great. It makes, bad worse. It enhances everything. And it enhanced everything about him, even his, anger and his lack of ability to kind of control it. And they talked about, they did a great job setting up that they talked about, they got medals for things that they did that were kind of horrible. Like, and, like maybe they were for the right cause, but they were not necessarily good things that they did. And like, I thought they set that up really well. That's really all I'll say about episode 4. The Carly thing, I feel like I don't know. I think the girl's a good actress, but I don't like some of where they went with her and her, like, she's kind of gone off the deep end too from what she originally wanted to do and going toward the violence a little bit. Some of that I feel like they didn't set up as well as they should have there. She went from being almost talked down to like, I'm going to kill them all kind of thing. Yeah, it was supposed to air before. Yeah. So I'm surprised. Like everybody in here is saying episode 5 was phenomenal. I'm a little surprised. I expected people not to like episode 5 a little bit because it was back to the slower pace. Like I love the beginning. I love the stuff with Sam's family. I love the stuff with the psychiatrist for Bucky. I love that they went back to that. I love that the episode 5 opened with them immediately confronting him. Like there was no like later showdown. They immediately confronted him and took the shield. I love that fight. I love that it was a personal, just the 3 of them, small scale, let's get at it. fight. And then I love that after that, they slowed it down. Yes, they do. They've done a really good job setting up John Walker, and he's going dark right now. Yeah, I just feel like I feel like some of that was not completely earned, like compared to the way they talked about it, like her fellow super soldiers talked about her and her leadership and stuff. The boat fix, the training, all in one episode. It was great, and I love that we dealt with. I love that Sam went back to Isaiah. I love that Isaiah's bitter and he's not going to forgive, and he probably shouldn't. I felt like that was tonally very well. But it also, like, and I love that Sam's sister was like, screw that guy. You know, you got to make up your own, like, you're not him. You make up your own decision. And, like, I love that he and Bucky, and I love that Bucky talked about, I saw some people, like, complain about the scene where Bucky's talking about, you know, that he and Steve didn't think about the consequences of handing Sam that shield for Sam. They just felt Steve felt he was the right guy for it. And I love that there's no animosity from Bucky about Sam getting the shield and him not. That Bucky's okay with it because Bucky's dealing with his own stuff. I love that Sam, like, you just got to do the work. Sometimes you got to do things that suck. And, you know, I'm sure we will at this point, but I want to see the closure with the old guy. It's going to be painful. It's going to be heartbreaking. But the old guy we meet in episode 1 that Bucky had kind of befriended because he was going to try to make amends, you know, I can't wait for that scene. And I have the feeling that, like, you're going to be balling. Like, if it's done right, if it's done as well as they can do it. You know, I really hope that only the first third of the episode is the big fight with the other super soldiers. Sam going to save the people and dealing with Carly and her group. And I hope the rest of it is Sam being, like, dealing with the fallout of him taking it. I hope we get, you know, Bucky kind of wrapping up his thing. I want the psychiatrist again. I would love to see Sam go back after he, like, becomes Captain America and talk to Isaiah again, like, one more time. Yeah. And then obviously, full spoiler, we get Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Contessa. Oh, I'm not going to remember. Valentina De Fontaine. And, like, you know, we get Madam Hydra, which is clearly either setting up probably John Walker being part of a Thunderbolts team. So we're going to get him again. I kind of hope the post-credit scene, I don't think it will be, but I kind of hope the post-credit scene of him making his own shield and him talking to her is the last we see of him in the series. Like, that they save the rest of that for later. Like, he's gone off, he's licking his wounds, he's, like, yeah, I saw the Mystique thing. Is Mystique card? I don't think so. I do feel like they didn't even really, like, hint at it. They pretty much, with her talking to Batroc, made it seem like she's the power broker, which is a little disappointing to me that she went evil. Although, you know, and that she would play around with the super soldier serum. I find that hard to believe. Like, I realize we didn't get a ton of her character before, but that seems like a really big swing for her to be willing to mess around with it. It's one thing for her to be dealing art and weapons and that kind of stuff, but to truly be dealing with the super soldier serum, that seems a little extreme for me. Maybe she's just working for him. Maybe she's still just undercover. But, yeah. Yeah, she's supposed to... Well, I'm talking spoilers, so if you're in here now, you're getting spoilers. But she's supposed to be in Black Widow, supposedly. Was originally where she was supposed to show up. And she supposedly shows up. I don't either. Because I don't think it fits. Oh, does it? Okay, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm missing some things there, but yeah. So yeah, she was supposed to open Black Widow and probably still will, but and they kind of let that slip pretty widely after she appeared. But I don't know. We'll see what they go with Sharon. Like I said, I hope we don't get. I don't want to really spend time on John Walker at this point in the final episode. I think his arc for this story, I think, is complete. I mean, I hope we see him again. I know there's not an obvious follow-up for this, which kind of disappointing, but we'll see where that goes. Okay, I'm at 46 minutes, but yeah, I loved episode 5. I'm looking forward to episode 6. I love that it slowed it down. I love that they dealt with their personal stuff. It really felt, again, like a Falcon Winter Soldier show, whereas there in the middle, it kind of, some of that got lost. Maybe Sharon as a scroll. That could be. I think the contestant is Kachung, maybe. But anyway, yeah. So I'm enjoying it. Looking forward to the finale. I saw the newer trailer for Loki. Has me pumped for that, although we're not getting that for a while. But yeah. TJ, you're just in time to follow me over to Big Will's channel to play D&D tonight. As we're wrapping this up, I'm going to do a real quick recap of the stuff I picked up. And yeah, we'll go from there. So volume 12 finally came in. Like I ordered it when I ordered 11, 13, and 14, but it came in this week. And then my comic book pickups from the last 2 weeks at my pull list. We got Batman. We got 107, Marauders. I'm enjoying Batman. This Marauders issue I felt was almost like filler a little bit. I don't know. I really enjoyed this Silk. I really enjoyed this. I may go on and pick up the rest of the 5 just because I enjoyed it so much. I enjoyed this. I think this has some potential to be a pretty good story. Return of the Valkyries. I'm a sucker for Jane Foster. Let's see. Wonder Woman's been pretty good since the new. What are we in? New Frontier? Is that? Yeah. So this has been pretty good. Love this Middleton cover. Just yeah. This has been incomprehensible. Like I do not understand what's happening. Hopefully it gets better. Right now it is. Loki, no. Yeah. Yes, Valentina, Contessa Valentina something de Fontaine. I forget. There's like 5 names. The High Republic stuff has still been really good. I'm really enjoying this series. This is okay. I mean, but this is. Oh, apparently my Wi-Fi, even though it says it's really good, says it's really bad on here. So I don't know. My computer says it's great. That's weird. Anyway, Nick Spencer continues to be on ASM. And then poll going to be dropping for the next potential read for the indie show. Let me reshare this because after it kicked me out, it kicked it out of the share. So we narrowed it down to. So the ones that are going to be on the poll that we're going to vote on are Paper Girls, Lock and Key, Black Science, Gideon Falls, and Planetary. So I will drop that poll in just a minute. It is 10 till, so I'm going to get out of here and go hop over on Big Will's channel. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me, as always, on a Sunday. And we'll catch you later.